This is Damon L. Jacobs. I'm here in downtown Los Angeles for the Bold and the Beautiful 25th anniversary party. How exciting is this? Stay tuned for the interviews, the scoops, everything you want to know, and more. Stay tuned.
I'm so excited. It's just beautiful. You know, I can't wait to see all the people I haven't seen in a long time who are part of the 25 years. I really consider every single person who's ever been on this show a part of the show. You know, they're part of our success, so I'm really excited to see a lot of old faces.
Yeah. What makes soaps different from just like a 2-hour movie or even a primetime show? What makes soaps more relevant and for you?
The emotional attachment the fans have. It's a real emotional attachment because we come into their home every single day and we show them a variety of issues and things that they're struggling with too. So we kind of show them that everybody goes through it. We kind of help them feel a little bit more, you know, like, okay, I'm not the only one suffering. And so it's a great connection. It's a different connection than a film.
Great. And anything you can preview for us about Taylor the next month or two? Anything you can share
I think she's going to shake up a few things.
Okay. All right. How is it to be part of the show?
It is so amazing. I mean, I started right after the 10th anniversary, so it's 15 years.
I know, the 15 years this June.
Yes, I know.
Yes.
It's amazing.
When Ambrosia Moore, LA's best babysitter, hit town.
The biggest trouble rolled in, yeah.
Right. What has it been like for you to be part of this legacy for, you know, most of the past 15 years?
Well, I mean, I've played Amber over half my life, so I mean, that's pretty cool, yeah. So, I mean, it's been such an amazing adventure, and just to see the popularity of the show and how it just keeps going strong year after year, I'm just really proud of the success it's had, and I'm proud to be a part of 25.
Yeah. Well, I love how your character has fit in so seamlessly between LA and Genoa City. You've gone back and forth. You seem to fit perfect with both casts. Just get in there. How do you do that?
It's Amber's magic. I don't know how she does it.
What is the secret to Amber's success?
Walk a fine line between good and bad.
You know, we've seen Amber, we've been on her side even though when she's done a lot of shady things. What do you think Amber really wants? Like, what makes her happy? What would make her happy?
I think Amber just wants love. You know, she just wants to be loved and understood. She's the most misunderstood character on daytime, I think. She just needs some love, that's all.
Rhonda Friedman, producer of The Bold and the Beautiful, celebrating 25 years. What's it like?
Glorious years with The Bold and the Beautiful. My God, I was just telling my boyfriend on the way over, other than my family, it's the longest relationship of my life.
What has been key to maintaining The Bold and the Beautiful's vitality and color and spirit over the last 25 years?
Well, it really is a family. There are so many of us who have been here for 25 years. There are 19 people who have been here. And, you know, we haven't had the turnover with the writers and the producers like other shows have. So when you have that continuity, what you have is a family and you have a cohesiveness, and that's what's kept The Bold and Beautiful so fresh.
And not to mention, but the look of the show is beautiful, as we discussed.
We never compromise that. You know, we do 3 times as many pages a day as we used to do, and yet that's one thing we will not compromise is the look of the show and the quality.
Wow. What are some of the greatest struggles looking back at the past 25 years of being a producer on this show?
Well, one of the biggest struggles is trying to figure out a way to do it more economically without compromising the look of the show. I mean, that really has been the biggest struggle, but I think that we've been able to accomplish that.
I think so too. And what are you most proud of reflecting on these past 25 years?
Oh my God, what am I most proud of? I think I'm most proud of the fact that everybody who works on our show says it's the best show that they've ever worked on. So I think that in itself really says a lot.
It's awesome. You know, I'm so proud to be a part of the show, and this is such a huge milestone for us, and we're really grateful for our fans and everyone who watch, and you know, it's going to be a great night.
You know, with the different shows you've been on, Y&R, One Life to Live, you've really been part of our screen, part of watching soaps for a long time. What do you prefer about soaps as compared to like doing a movie or a primetime series? What's better about soaps?
Well, I love the idea of playing a character for a long period of time. They kind of take on lives of their own. They have histories. You know, you don't have to make anything up because it's already there. Especially with a show like this, it's been on for so long. I mean, we have so much to draw from that it's great. It's fun.
Yeah. And would you say Katie is different from some of your other characters?
Yes, definitely. I think I've enjoyed playing her because she really started out as one thing, this kind of mousy, insecure girl, and she's really kind of grown into herself, and she still battles that former self, and I love that conflict between her two selves.
Wow, what's it like now to come back and be part of this momentous occasion?
You know, perfect timing.
You planned her there.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I said this before. It's like if I would have known, I wouldn't have known 6 months ago, even if I signed the contract then. But it is a great honor to be here, and it's amazing for any show to go this many years.
Yeah. And you have since really made a career on this show and others of kind of being a child of some legacy couples. What's that like?
I've been lucky enough to have, I've been the junior on every show, theoretically. Yeah.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think they put you in these pivotal roles?
My debonair looks and I have no idea, really.
Well, given you have now been on soaps pretty regularly for most of the past 15 years, what do you like about working on daytime? What do you enjoy about this?
Well, every day it's a challenge. Every day it's a new play. You can be anybody on every single day. So it's wonderful. You challenge yourself. The amount of work. I don't know what I would do if I was doing films, because I'd be probably bored out of my mind.
Yeah. Now, I know a lot of times your characters end up becoming a little drunky. Is that ever going to happen with Rick Forrester? Are we going to see?
I don't think so. Rick seems to have his head together as far as the alcohol is concerned. So, but he might get a tipsy from time to time, but just a little bit.
Anything you can preview for us about Rick coming up this summer in the next few months? He's kind of Amber's after him. He's kind of after Steffi.
There's a new girl coming in the mix, Caroline, and it's going to be a little fight between Thomas and I for her affection, and I'm going to be we're designing together, and hopefully there'll be some sparks.
Think he still has feelings for Amber?
He does. He cares deeply for Amber. I mean, that's why he's keeping her there. He always feels like she's misunderstood, but a lot of it she brings on herself. So it's a tough rope for him to walk, but his family has their feelings, he has his feelings, and regardless, she's talented and she helps him out, and he's going to keep her there.
How is it to be reunited with your first co-screen partner, Adrienne?
It's like a family reunion, really. It's like we're having a great time. We just did this photo shoot the other day. We were doing the 25th anniversary photos, and they had us do some photos together, and it was just brought back so much, so many memories, of us together.
So what made you want to come into LA and do Bold and the Beautiful? And
I moved to LA to act in general, and then I was fortunate enough to get a role in Bold and the Beautiful, which is it's such a great show, and it's been going for so long. It's amazing.
Did you, when you came to America and you wanted to act, were you thinking soaps? Did you want to do a daytime soap?
I honestly was, I wanted to do anything that I could do. So this was great. Yeah.
And what's it been like?
It's been a really great experience. Everyone is fantastic to work with, and yeah.
Do you have fun? Do you laugh a lot on the set?
A lot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Now, does anyone ever get a little nervous? Like, oh no, we have royalty here today?
I hope not. Not that I know of. I'm probably the most nervous.
And you play Bill Spencer's secretary. Is she ever going to get kind of her own love life? Are we going to see some action going on for her?
I don't know.
Okay. Would you like to?
Sure.
16, yeah.
What has it been like to be part of this legacy?
Oh, it's just been a dream come true. I had no clue what was going on 16 years ago when I was in New York and got the telephone call from Christy Dooley, said, put him on a plane and come out just to meet with Brad. And he asked me, said, how would you like to come out and, work with us? And I had no clue it was going to turn into this. I just had no idea it was going to be, as big as it is, such a phenomenon. So,
were you ever a soap fan before you started on All My Children?
Oh my God, yes. And All My Children was my show. I mean, we did our classes in college around All My Children. So yeah, watched it every day.
So then what has it been like then for you to be part of this genre for so many years, such an important part of this genre?
Well, I love the medium because it's the hardest medium in acting because, we do so much work, so much material, and you've got to be ready to go immediately. And, it's something that you get to do every day, too, and you can go home and you can watch yourself every day, see your mistakes, and,
You don't make mistakes.
Oh, I make a lot of mistakes. Make a lot of mistakes.
Preview you can give us about Thorne's storyline or anything that's coming up?
I heard that we're going to be touching base with Thorne and Taylor again, and I think we may get back into trying to take Forrester. So there's stuff coming.
Okay, I know
we
every
get
few
these
years.
kids rolling and get them introduced and get them in.
I'm honored and thrilled that I even got asked. I've been on the show 5 minutes? So
about 5 minutes on the last episode.
Minutes, yeah. Exactly. Yes, exactly. So I'm honored. I think this is great. And besides, I think that they throw the best parties anyway. So here we go.
Yeah. You have been first of all, this year alone, 4 series, One Life, Bold and the Beautiful, Fumbling Through the Pieces, Venice.
Yes.
We have gotten to see more Hillary, and I'm so glad about that.
Well, good. I'm glad.
But here tonight, we're celebrating this wonderful, momentous occasion in soap history.
It's sort of interesting because when I first started on One Life to Live, it was just a few months before their 25th anniversary. Wow. Isn't that amazing?
Hey, now.
And so, so maybe I'm blessing Bold and the Beautiful with another 20 years.
I think so.
There you go.
So. Tell me about your new character.
Dr. Stacy Barton. She is a therapist, and right now she's pretty much, you're just seeing the therapist side of her, and whatever backstory or who she is as a person, I think will slowly come out. We'll see. We'll see.
Well, so far, because I'm a therapist, so I judge. I think she's doing a great job with Hope, even though it's only one session. But she's getting Hope to open up already.
Yes, already.
Yes.
And I think it was sort of interesting that Hope wanted her mother to stay. I thought that was really kind of an indication of
welcome to the Forrester family.
There
share
you go.
Everything.
They share everything.
Everything.
But isn't that the beauty of it? And isn't that why the show's worked as well as it has? Is because everyone's involved in everyone else's things. Isn't that what a soap is about?
They don't have a lot of boundaries in that family.
No, they don't.
They really
I love
don't.
that. That's
They
perfect.
don't.
I think they all need to come to Dr. Stacy and figure things out.
I think she's going to be very busy.
I hope so.
This is Maria Bell, head writer of Young and the Restless.
Hello.
Tonight, celebrating this momentous event for Bold and the Beautiful. How is it for you to be here?
It's fantastic. I mean, I joined the writing staff of the Bold and the Beautiful back in 1989, so it's really exciting to be here and celebrate 25 years of the Bold and the Beautiful. It's really fantastic.
I imagine for the whole family, this is such a momentous occasion.
Well, it is. I think, these shows which were, created by, my father-in-law, who was such an amazing man, and you still feel the feeling of the Bell shows that, those characters are still intact and with us. So it's great to celebrate that. So I think we all think about him tonight and the legacy that the family has and in this great show. So.
What do you think needs to happen to keep B&B and Y&R on the air and thriving and doing so well?
Well, I think we're really encouraged. I mean, and if anything, we're up in many ways and many demographics over where we even were a year ago. So we have picked up viewers from the shows that have left. I was pretty heartsick to see those shows go off the air, and I don't want to see any less soaps. But it's great to know that we have picked up some more viewers, that there is the strength, that strength there, and that's what's going to keep us on the air is people watching. So that's the key critical thing. We have a great audience. We have an important audience. Our audience really means a lot to CBS. So I think that we're very, very viable, both of these shows.
B&B has also become quite popular in the international market. Do you see that happening for Y&R as well?
Yeah, well, Y&R is very popular internationally too. I mean, especially Canada, as you know, is an enormous market for Y&R, but also is France. I mean, and actually just last week, our Paris remote finally aired in France because, of course, they're behind. And so Michelle Stafford was over there promoting the show, and I think that she was greeted with unbelievable enthusiasm. So it was fantastic.